Welcome back, everyone. So now I get to hang out with someone that I get to see actually every week, and we work on a lot of things together. Yversha Roman,
Hello,
president of the Monroe County Legislature and partner in the cause. So tell me, you were just sharing with me about a memory that popped up on your Facebook.
Yes, I'm so excited to be here today to celebrate Poder and its 10-year anniversary. So yesterday in my feed, right, for Facebook popped up the opportunity in which I was able to turn on the radio and listen to paranda music for the first time continuously, right? Not just for 1 hour, not just for 2 hours, but just like all day long. And that was when Poder 97.1 popped up. And I remember the sense of pride of being able to listen to music that I love during a time in which, right, the Christmas season, we were able to amplify our voices and, listen to our culture through the streaming of music.
Yeah, yeah. We've our fight for radio has been a mighty one here in this community. I mean, we've definitely had so many versions of it by so many different leaders that we stand on the shoulders on people like Domingo Garcia, and all of the other people that try to pioneer radio at a time where we were trying to pioneer just being Latino back in those
Right.
days. So the thought that we're here today and we have made so much progress in such a short period of time, I think really speaks to that. So we all remember what we were doing the day that Poder went live in the air. I was not part of the Ibero family at the time, but I remember feeling exactly the same way you did, thinking, wow, this is amazing. Like this is a moment that will go down in history. And here we are in our new fancy studio. I know you were kind of impressed. Everybody's always impressed when they walk into our studio.
It's great.
It is really great. We got a lot of technology. We've been blessed to have a couple of infrastructure grants that has really allowed us to build up some of the capacity. I have to tell you, just a short. I've been here now 6 years. Just a short 6 years ago, most of our equipment belonged to the DJs. It was truly a labor of love. People would bring all of their equipment together to create that wonderful sound that you would hear run through the airwaves. So some of the commitment that we've made is to ensure that we have the infrastructure so that Poder can continue to be of high quality and provide a good service. So we are really proud and we're glad that you love our cute studio.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I think that speaks to the testament of this being a community radio station, right? Built from the individuals who love the music, love the culture, and want to push that out into the community by providing opportunities not only to listen to great songs, but have phenomenal conversations on air about our community, what we need, what we're looking for, and be able to provide a voice for many in the Latino
Yeah.
community.
Yeah, yeah, and we take pride. We're a bilingual radio station, so there's a lot of back and forth.
Yeah.
But that's how we reach our audience. That's the way, right, that we communicate in our familias. A lot
Yes.
of back and forth. So we're really proud to play such an amazing role in the community, and I'm really grateful to my staff for it. But Rock the Day is really about bringing those funds in and making sure, right, that we are all contributing towards a sustainable future. I woke up this morning and I was texting Victor, and I said, wouldn't it be beautiful if we raised $10,000
Let's do
on
it.
the Poder's 10th anniversary? So last time I checked, we were a little bit under 2,000. I know we
Okay.
have the rest of the day. We do have some really loyal people. On average, we raise in this day about anywhere from 8,000 to 10,000. That goes directly to Poder. These are great funds that allow us to invest in equipment. I mean, you can understand this, Eversha, right? When
Yes.
sometimes people don't realize when you get grants, they're like dollar for dollar, right? Like
Right.
there's no creativity, right? If the grant didn't give you $1 to buy this mic, then guess what? You can't buy it.
Right.
So anytime that we can leverage unrestricted funds is
Absolutely.
something where Poder can get something off their wish list and have this wonderful equipment that really enables them to do their work. It's almost like you wouldn't ask a carpenter to do carpentry work without carpentry tools,
Right.
right? And I feel that Poder also needs those tools to be able to do it effectively. So thank you for coming here and asking your audience to give us, even $10 each.
Every dollar counts, and I'd like to make a $500 pledge.
Oh my goodness!
Yes, to Roc the Day today, and hoping that folks can match that within the next hour or so.
Oh my goodness! Did you guys hear that? We need everybody to call the number, to stop by the studio, to go to ibero.org and donate, because Yversha, she just turned up the volume and she said,
let's rock the
I
day.
got $500. Let's rock this day and match it. So we're going to push that through. Thank you so much.
No problem. I'm here, right, to present a proclamation, the phenomenal work that you all do at Ibero. And as you mentioned, right, unrestricted funds are super important to be able to do the work that is necessary to push our community forward. But on behalf of the county executive and the Monroe County Legislature, I would really love to present this proclamation.
Awesome.
So it's the sense of the legislature and the county executive to honor and celebrate the people and organizations that make Monroe County a better place to live. And whereas 2025 marks the 10-year anniversary of Poder 97.1 FM, spotlighting a decade of unwavering dedication to enriching Rochester's multicultural tapestry through inclusive bilingual media and community engagement. Whereas the Ibero-American Action League, the station's owner and operator, continues advancing the mission of serving Rochester's community through trusted programming and community outreach. It provides a voice for communities we serve, reinforcing civic and cultural diversity through trusted information, entertainment, and music. And before I keep going, Mambo, if you can cue A Comer Pasteles, A Comer Lechon, please. As some of my favorite tunes during this time. Whereas over the past decade, Poder 97.1 FM has grown into more than just a radio station. It has become a trusted cultural institution, a bridge across communities, and a powerful reminder that representation matters. By amplifying Latino voices, celebrating our heritage, and sharing stories that inspire pride and unity. The station continues to leave an enduring impact on Rochester's civic and cultural life. Now, therefore, we, Monroe County Executive Adam J. Bello, Monroe County Legislature President Yversha Roman, and members of the Monroe County Legislature do hereby proclaim December 2nd, 2025 as a time to recognize Poder 97.1. And this proclamation was signed by myself, Michael Udelson, Majority Leader, Deputy Majority Leader William Burgess, Albert Blankley, Carolyn DeVecchio Hoffman, Howard Mafucci, John Baines, Susan Hugh Smith, Dave Long, Rachel Barnhart, Listra Bartholomew McCoy, Santos Cruz, Mercedes Vasquez Simmons, Linda Hasman, Rose Bonnick, and Ricky Frazier, which are every single member of the Majority Caucus.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. And thank you for that beautiful proclamation. Thank the entire caucus on our behalf for always being supportive. I know the county has always been supportive of the work that Poder does. And Yversha, thank you for turning up the volume and giving yourself $500 for folks to match in the community. We're so appreciative of that. And I know you got to run to light up a Christmas tree. So we're going to go ahead and say goodbye. Thank you, Yversha, but we're going to go ahead and play your song.
Yes.